Hello, we are back with another episode of Broad Outlet. My name is Dakota Watley, and I'll be your host today. And we are here today with Mr. Evan Snelling. You can go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here first and foremost. My name is Evan Snelling. I am the game director at Georgia Highlands College. I also serve as a director of our student organization, Brother to Brother.
Great,
Pleasure to
great.
be here.
Thank you. Thank you for making time out your busy schedule to come.
No problem.
So, can you tell us a little bit about Ghame?
Yeah, absolutely. So Ghame is an initiative we have at Georgia Highlands College. Ghame stands for GHAME. That's Georgia Highlands African American and Minority Male Excellence. And what we do, or what I do while serving for Ghame, is I focus on the enrollment, retention, and graduation rates of our minority men on campus.
So, how have that been since, y'all have been established and everything?
It's been great. Ghame was brought to the institution in 2008. And the reason for it is just, unfortunately, the graduation statistics for African American males was extremely low. But since the implementation of Ghame, we've seen the statistics skyrocket, and I'm very proud of what we're doing at Georgia Highlands.
That's great. That's great. I like that. Being able to see a need and coming up with a solution to help solve that. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's great. And I know you mentioned Brother to Brother as well.
Yeah. So Brother to Brother is a student organization we have on campus. A lot of the guys that are affiliated with the Ghame program, they also join our Brother to Brother program. And we do a lot of programming throughout the year just to make sure the guys stay engaged. Retention is one of my big focuses. So if I can keep the guys actively on campus, it leads to graduation. So I'm very proud of that.
Okay. So is the Brother to Brother is almost like the more of the student organization?
Yeah. So Brother to Brother is definitely more student focused. Each chapter, we have 5 different campuses. Each chapter has their own president, vice president. It's very much student ran. Whereas on the Ghame side, it's more so me keeping statistics and monitoring student progression.
Okay. So yeah, I can probably see that that's great for the students as well, giving them the leadership, position as well, being a president, vice president.
Yeah, absolutely. So Brother to Brother really focuses on leadership development. That's one of the things we try to strive for all of our guys to be. Most of the students come in, traditional students. We hope by the time that they leave Georgia Highlands that they've been placed in a leadership position within our organization so that they can carry on as they pursue their 4-year degree.
Okay, I like that. That's nice. So I know y'all also have another event coming up as well,
Yes.
the foundation camp at Georgia Highlands campus.
Yes. So I'm very proud to say it'll be our 17th year. I currently serve as one of the directors for Foundation Camp as well. And like I said, our 17th year is rapidly approaching. The dates are actually July 10th through the 21st. The camp will be held on our Floyd, Georgia Highlands campus. And I think most importantly, it's free.
Free?
I probably should have started with that. Yes.
If it's free, you can't beat that.
2-week camp for boys 10 to 14 years old.
Okay, great. So with that, what all activities and things do y'all do at the camp?
So I do want to start by saying it's in a partnership with the 100 Black Men of Rome, Northwest Georgia. So I'm actually responsible for scheduling. So we do a lot of different things. We do everything from arts, drawing, to leadership, to kayaking and canoeing, basketball, math, science. I'm very happy that several of the professors at Georgia Highlands are willing to come in and teach classes. My overarching mission for the camp is to show these guys that college is not only an option, but that it's a very viable option, and it's something that they can obtain. Also, coming, I guess, full circle, we started by discussing Ghame and Brother to Brother. And the members of our Ghame initiative, as well as the Brother to Brother student organization, they serve as camp counselors.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So what we do is they're the only people for the camp that get paid, but they come in, they work both weeks with the campers. So they have that experience where they see a college student in themselves. I think representation is important.
Yeah.
So they see minority men serving as camp counselors. They have an opportunity to ask questions about college as the courses are hosted in a college classroom, in a college setting on a college campus.
Okay, so it's almost like showing the kids that, you know, being able to go to college is attainable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think that's very important in this time and age where, you know, a lot of kids might not feel like they are able to go to college, and they might not see that as a possibility, but that's great that, you know, y'all are shining that light to really show them that, excuse me, that you have a chance to really go to college and better yourself.
Absolutely.
So that's great.
I just want them to know that it's an option. Similar to, you know, what we do day in, day out with the Ghame initiative. Even once they come to college, I want to let them know coming to college is just step one, but my goal is to help you graduate. So yeah, I think that's very important.
That's great. So, I mean, other than that, is it a business or anything that you would like to spotlight?
Before I get to that, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Mr. Watley, you came through the camp
I did.
as a camper turned counselor, as a camper turned Georgia Highlands student who's a graduate,
Yes, sir.
then a counselor. So what was your experience like with Foundation Camp?
My experience with Foundation Camp was amazing. I really got to see new things, got to experience, meet new people, meet new friends. I still met people that I still talk to this day. So that was a really great experience. One thing I do remember was it was a computer, was like a robotics class, I believe, that we took that kind of piqued my interest in technology. So from there, I actually attended Georgia Highlands as well, graduated from there with my computer information systems. So then from there, went into the tech field. So that was kind of like I guess, full circle for me as well.
I'm very glad to hear that. I think we do a lot of sessions that I hope sticks with the guys, that you know, that they lifelong lessons that they take. One of the sessions that I'm most proud of is we offer a session called Gentlemen's Club.
Oh, really?
And at Gentlemen's Club, each camper leaves camp knowing how to tie a tie.
Okay,
The importance of a firm handshake, maintaining eye contact. So we try to instill some life lessons. They might get caught up in the basketball, but I think we do some very important things as well.
And that's great as well. That's great as well.
So you asked me a question about spotlighting
Yes, sir.
another organization. I would like to spotlight the 100 Black Men of Rome, Northwest Georgia. They are our community partners for this camp. They help with a lot of the needs, such as providing breakfast. They host an annual cookout. Each day of camp, they have a member there. So that's an organization I would very much so like to spotlight.
That's great. Is there anything else you would want to let us know or tell us, or maybe tell the viewers as well?
Other than that, I would say that we are doing very good work at Georgia Highlands. Sometimes we're not as known or as present as we should be, but I am very impressed by our retention and graduation rates for our minority men on campus. The initiative was started years ago by, I think he was just a professor then, ultimately became the Dean of Humanities, Dr. John Hershey. I'm actually a product of it. You know how you went through Ghame. I was actually a Ghame student as well. And I really cherish the opportunity that I can come back and and run the organization now.
That's great.
So be on the lookout for that. We do a lot of different programming, and we're going to try to get more community-based in Rome. So that's something to be on the lookout for.
That's great. So yeah, be on the lookout for Foundation Camp. Once again, it's a free camp, so bring all your kids. Are y'all still taking applications?
We are still taking applications. It is July 10th through July 21st on the Floyd Campus, and that is Georgia Highlands College Foundation Camp. Free 2-week camp for young men ages 10 to 14 years old.
Great. Well, thank you for coming out and telling us a little bit about Ghame, Brother to Brother, and Foundation Camp.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And we're looking forward to seeing y'all in the community and doing a little bit more.
Absolutely. I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you as well.